What's up, y'all? I just wanted to touch on the topic of um, autism. Autism is an attitude based on pathological thinking that the result in a negative stigma towards anybody or anyone who does not hear. Autism is discrimination against deaf and hard of hearing people. I wanted to just share my experience and to tell you how it is so painful to enter in an environment where you are treated like nobody. People are, you go into the space where you are not seen. You are talked around. You are not human being. I wanted to share how painful it is to be excluded in a hearing environment where you are not being acknowledged at all. The exclusion feels like you're suffocating and it's just gonna stay there because the environment isn't improving because of the behavior that is happening among people, hearing folks. And I just wanted to share how it's so important for all of us to take responsibility, do our part, do your part, treat people the way you want to be treated, treat people with respect, but treat people as human beings. Just because we wear hearing aids doesn't mean you gotta walk left and just not engage with us. That's not cool. It's like racism and homophobia. People are not gonna talk to you because of your skin color. People are not gonna talk to you because of your sexuality. People are not gonna talk to you because of your gender identity. And it's just so painful to be around people who don't want to engage with you because of your hearing loss. It's like, I don't understand. I don't understand where this prejudice against people who are deaf and hard of hearing come from. Are we a threat? It's like, I'm trying to understand because every time you go into an environment and you feel like you're nobody, like people are literally talking to you, but they're not talking at you. They're talking away from you, like, okay, but I'm here. Like, why are you talking to this person when I'm here? You know, so it's just it's something that needs to be addressed. And it's painful, it's toxic to see so many people are participating in this environment and it's okay. Like, try and get to know the person who is different from you. Please, just try and get to know the person before you judge them. And just because they wear hearing aids doesn't mean anything. It just means we are who we are. We can't change our hearing loss, but we do communicate, we do talk. But some of us don't talk. Some of us use American Sign Language. Some of us talk. Some of us lip readers like myself, but make time to be patient and make more time to get to know somebody before you even like put in a judgment based on autism. I think it's really sad to see that this type of discrimination is still happening. And I just wish that we could all do our part so that the next time another person won't feel the way I'm feeling, excluded from a conversation, from an event, from a workshop, from a workplace. It's just so important to be present and be inclusive and still be yourself when you're in present with somebody who is different from you. You don't need to switch whatever. You don't need to change whatever to interact with them or how you're hearing folks. You just have to make time to understand how we communicate with you hearing folks. You know? And like, life is too good. Life is too good. But when you're experiencing discrimination, it just hits you. It just hits you because you are that person. I am who I am. My hearing loss isn't gonna change. I'm forever gonna have to like, deal with my everyday struggles. That's part of my life. But what I'm not gonna do is gonna allow an environment put me down here because of how they think of me because of my hearing loss. That's not gonna happen. You don't treat me like that. I'm far much worse than how you perceive of me on the basis of my hearing loss. I'm far more worse than you could imagine. I'm worth it. I'm incredible. I'm smart. I'm capable of doing the things that you can do, regardless of your hearing loss, But hopefully, I'm hoping that one day somebody's gonna see this video and change the lives of other people so that you don't make the same mistake the toxic people in this environment are making because of ableism, because of autism. Don't become like those people. We can talk about racism, we can talk about ableism, we can talk about homophobia, but let's talk about autism. Let's talk about the discrimination people are facing. Discrimination against deaf and hard of hearing folks based on their hearing loss. Let's just talk about that. We can talk about our human sexuality. We can talk about our gender expression. We can talk about homophobia. We can talk about racism. You know. But let's talk about autism. Let's teach others to not repeat the past, repeat the harm that's been done every day in our work culture, in an environment. Let's stop hurting one another. Let's stop hating and stop with the superiority thing. I'm superior than you because you don't hear, and therefore, whatever information I have on you, you don't deserve to receive it because of your assumption of my hearing loss. That's exclusion. I deserve to have the same respect like everybody else in here. I deserve to have the access of the information you may have for me. I'm human as well. I'm begging to those who are just watching this video, just try and be more present. Don't allow fear to just give you the permission to discriminate people based on who they are. Don't allow autism to get in your way. Do your work, be inclusive, do your homework, and just try not to run away from those who look different from you. Run towards those who look different from you. That's when the world can unite. We need to come together. It makes no sense if we're just judging one another and just talking to your own preference of people. That's just painful. It's gotta stop. Let's talk about autism. Thanks for watching. Peace.